Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing an unboxing video, and I'm doing things a little bit different, so I feel like I'm going to be all over the place because I am recording my audio on my iPhone because my blue snow microphone decided to take a crap on me. So lovely. So I've already recorded this video once, and I'm actually really upset about like having to redo it, mostly because I wanted my reactions to be genuine, and now I kind of feel like they're a little bit already predicted. Like in my head I'm like, oh, I already know how I feel about this, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get right to the unboxing portion of it, and I really hope that my audio is like comes through just fine. So if you see me kind of stop camera more often than usual, that's why. It's because I'm like double checking, and of course everything has to sync up. So this is like I'm going in blind. Okay, so let's get to the video. So I partnered with Hush. You can't see because the box doesn't say Hush, but I partnered with Hush to do kind of a video with them. It's not sponsored, I'm not paid for, but they did provide the products for this video, and I need to disclose that, of course. But so what Hush is it's an app that sells affordable dupes, and they're not knockoffs. So knockoffs are basically the exact same things from like cheap manufacturers. This is just similar color schemes that can be purchased as dupes to higher end products. So I do have some of the originals, like the expensive versions of these, so I'll show you kind of side by sides, and there's some that of course I don't have, which I'm so thankful that I got. Anyway, so as far as the shipping goes, these were so well packaged, like insane amounts of bubble wrap. Like every package, I've already unboxed these, just so you guys know, because like I said, I've already recorded this. I didn't want to box them back up just for the video because I feel like it's so cheesy and corny. Anyways, so they came with their own bubble wrap, and then there was bubble wrap wrapped around them, and then there was more bubble wrap like over them, and even more bubble wrap like on each item. So there were like stacks and stacks of bubble wrap, which is a good thing because you don't want your pallets to be broken, and we all have so many horror stories of pallets arriving broken in shipping. And I'm just gonna say, I know this is my first time shopping with them, or ordering with them. That's incredible how much bubble wrap, like not even my Ulta or Sephora's come this bubble wrap. So kudos, Hush. Like, you have my applaud there. Okay, so I have these palettes here that I'm going to go through. And we're going to start off with Retro Love. So this palette sells for $10. And this is, when I open it, I'm sure you guys already recognize it, but this is a dupe for the Anastasia Subculture palette, which is so exciting because I played with this one. And I've already swatched it, but I'm going to swatch it again on camera for you guys because that's the whole point of this video, is so I can share with you guys how amazing these shadows are. So I played with this the first time, and I was just completely blown away by how soft this formula of matte was compared to like the original Subculture, which was kind of tricky to play with. I had no problems with it, but I do know that some people hated it. So if you were to choose between the both of them, I'd probably go Retro Love, especially for $10. Like, are you kidding me? Anyways, I'm gonna swatch it next to Subculture, which, as you can see, this is Subculture and this is Retro Love. So the colors, like I said, are not in the exact same order, but they are basically identical. So I'm going to swatch their corresponding shades, make sure my fingers are clean from colors. So I swatched this one. So I think, was it new? Was it New Wave? I think it was New Wave. If it wasn't, then oops. Maybe it was a different one. Maybe I swatched the other yellow one. Okay, so as you can see, this side is the Anastasia, and they're not as pigmented. I do have to say that this matte swatched a lot better than this one. Like, this one swatched a little bit chunkier, but the rest of them swatched better on the Bad Habit. I don't know if I said that, but the Retro Love is by Bad Habit Cosmetics, as you can see there. But so this side here, Bad Habit. This side here is Anastasia. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I swatched the wrong shade. But as it's the same point of it, like, they're pretty dupes. I'm really bummed that that one didn't show up because it's actually a really pretty shade. And as you can see, they both have it. So moving on, next palette. That's kind of my thoughts on this one so far. And in my original video, I did love it. I was so blown away by it. I don't know if this one's a dupe for anything, but I do know that if it is, please let me know. So this is the Amazonian, and these shades are so freaking pretty. So what I didn't like about these, and I want to make sure I mention that, is just for these two. So this one and this next one that I'm going to talk about. I don't like the way the cartons smell. This is by Face Candy. So the cartons on these smell very chemically. And I don't know if it's the shadows or the actual carton itself, but it's very strong and definitely smells almost cheap, I guess you would say. But the shadows don't smell like on my fingers. That sounds so weird, but they don't smell on my fingers. So I think it's just the packaging, like the way it's manufactured, that it smells like the factory made it. Does that make sense? So I didn't like that about these. But as far as the shades go and like how pigmented they were, I was like, hello. Yeah, I can smell that again still. I don't like the smell. It's the only downside to these two palettes that I'm sharing. So this palette comes separate for $10, I believe it is, and then it sells in a bundle deal with the next one I'm going to talk about for $20. So as you can see, that's how they swatch. They're really pretty on the skin, especially that one. Like the way they translate from the palette to the skin is pretty damn spot on, and I appreciate that with eyeshadows. I don't like when they're one shade in the palette and they kind of show up different on the skin. Like that bothers me so much. But that is, like I said, another one. And I don't know what the dupe is, so if you know what this is a dupe for, then please let me know, because I'm kind of sitting here like, what does this look like? I don't know if it's right. I mean, it could be like Lorac, possibly. I don't know. But that's another one. Next one I'm going to share is the Sahara palette. So this one I liked more than the Amazonian. Mostly I like the color scheme. And again, I don't know what this is a dupe for, but it's really freaking pretty. Especially this shade right here. Like, hello, I'm in love. And again, the smell of this palette is not my favorite. Do have to say that, disclose that. I don't want to lie to you guys. It's very strong. I don't love it at all. So I don't want you guys to come back and say, Rosie, this one smelled, and you didn't tell me it smelled. Like, yes, I did. I 100% told you it smelled. So, as you can see, this shade right here is so freaking pretty. And again, translating from the palette to the skin, they look really freaking nice, and I'm impressed by them. But if I had to go out of my way to buy this one, I might not, just based on the smell, because I can't get over that. I can't get over, for me as a blogger, like having the palette next to my face when I show you guys. You guys know how I do my makeup. I always do this. It's too much. And if I did, I would have to do it in small waves. But I don't like it. Okay, so these next four are my absolute favorites of all the ones that I was sent. This one is Mermaid Glow, and this is again by Face Candy. So these ones are by the same manufacturer or brand as the other two I just shared that smelled really bad with their packaging, but these don't smell. So that's why I think it's the actual carton itself that smells really bad, because these are freaking wonderful. So this, I don't even need to tell you guys, this is a dupe for the Anastasia Moonchild palette. The only difference, well, one of the main differences, the huge difference that I freaking love about this is they have a mirror. So as you can see there, it has a freaking huge mirror, and this one sells for $12, like $10 plus $2. So let me show you Moonchild side by side with it, and then we'll do some swatch comparisons. Eek. So as you can see, Anastasia's, it does not have a mirror, and the squares are a little bit smaller. And this one sells for, was it $42? This one sells for $12. So they're the same color scheme, not in the same order like I mentioned before, but I will go ahead and swatch a couple of these. So my favorite in the Moonchild is Pink Chill, which is what Gleam is a dupe for. And then we'll do this one, and we'll do this one, and then we'll do this one. So I love that green one. These are so freaking pretty. I was so impressed with these. Like, for a dupe for $12, like, holy crap, I'm so impressed. So now I'm going to go into the same shades in the Moonchild palette, which would be Lucky Clover, Pink Heart, Blue Moon, and Star. Okay, so I had to kind of, my audio got interrupted by a phone call. So these are the shades swatched. I accidentally swatched the wrong one here. This is Aquarius, and I think this is like completely wrong one. So let me swatch Dark Horse or Purple Horse next to it instead. Okay, so this one here is Purple Horse, and that's Aquarius. So as you can see, they're pretty damn similar, especially side by side. Like the bottom two are identical. Like, I already forgot which side's which. I think the top, these ones here are the Face Candy, and these here are the Anastasia. So, I mean, for $12, that's freaking incredible. Like, I'm so impressed with these. I was blown away. If you're not blown away by those. Let me show you the next one. Like I said, that's the dupe for this one. Next one is Unicorn Glow. So I love this packaging so freaking much. I love it as much as I love the other one, the Mermaid Glow, but I think this one's cuter because I'm a big purple one. So as you can see, that's also a dupe for Anastasia's Aurora. And I'm 1000% all about supporting like the main brand, aka Anastasia, or yeah, these are Anastasia and the other ones. Anyways, so I'm 100% about supporting the original brands, but you know, let's be real, some of us can't afford them. I mean, shoot, these next two palettes I'm going to talk about, I can't afford the original, so it's so nice to have an affordable dupe, and that is what this one looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch some of these side by side, just so you guys can get an idea. I'm going to swatch Dream, Sunbeam, this green one here, and the blue one, so I don't mix them up, because I'm really bad about mixing them up. So there, these are so freaking pigmented. I will probably say that like 15 times during this whole video, but it seriously is so pigmented. Like, you can't even tell which is which. Like, what even. So this side here closest to me is the dupe side, and the other side is the Anastasia high-end side. So what even? Like, I'm so impressed. And like I said, this palette is $12. When I went into this, I was not expecting to be very impressed. I mean, I guess I had seen some videos from like Manny and Laura Lee and like, you know, the bigger gurus talking about them, but it's so hard to tell if they're telling the truth or not. And I mean, I'm not getting paid for this video. I was just sent the products, and I'm so freaking like, what? This is legit. And I've always been like, oh, support, you know, support the main brands, or support indies, but geez, I'm so impressed. Okay, so the next two palettes are so exciting for me because I don't have the original ones, and they are very high-end products. They're actually from Huda Beauty, and that's the Aphrodite and the Athena, which are the dupes for the, like, Desert Dusk, I don't know. But the really expensive palettes are like $64, which I cannot afford. And this is their dupe. So this is the newest one, which is Athena, which is the dupe for the Desert Dusk palette. I think that's what it's called. Anyways, so I am so in love with this color scheme. I don't have it to play like side by side, but if I did, then I would be so thrilled, because I'm pretty sure, like, even looking at it, you can tell that it's a dupe for it. And like I said, since I can't afford the original, I cannot wait to play with this. So this glitter is so soft. It's not breaking apart. It is a little bit sensitive, like as far as most glitters go. But swatching it, I'm so in love. I cannot believe how pretty this palette is. 4 of the shades, and as you can see, the glitter applies like usual glitter, aka a little bit chunky. So that's those. I'm going to swatch 4 more shades. I'll swatch the matte, this one, let's do this shade and this shade. So that is what they look like. You can barely see this shade here, but this shade is freaking beautiful. Like, I'm so in love with it. So that's this palette. And then let's go ahead and swatch Aphrodite next. So I believe Aphrodite is one of their best sellers. It is like constantly sold out and then back in stock. So keep an eye out for that one. But that one and this one, they both sell for $12 as well. Like, what even? And these are by Bad Habit Beauty. So the Mermaid and the Unicorn Glow were both from Face Candy. These are from Bad Habit. I don't have any smell from these, which I really like. So going into Aphrodite, there you go. You know, just by looking at that is a Huda Beauty dupe, and I'm just so freaking like, I can't get over it. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch a couple of these shades, aka 8 of them. My fingers are stained, but let's do the gold, which I've already swatched. This one here, and you don't even have to like rub it hard to get like color off of the palette, which, Lord, yes. I'm dying to play with this palette, and like I said, whichever one you guys want me to see play with first, I'm gonna play with first, and I'm hoping you guys are like swinging towards these. I'm not gonna lie. Let's like Anyway, so that's what those 4 shades look like. I wish I could zoom in a little bit more, but I do have a new camera coming. Thank the Lord. If you are one of the few that donated, I appreciate you. You guys are making my channel that much better, and I really cannot afford a new camera, if it weren't for you guys. So it's romantic, lust, flirt, and admire. Everyone and their mom decides to be loud today, like outside. What is going on? So that's what those shades look like. Hello, yes please. I can already tell that I'm going to use this one like freaking crazy because there's a lot of glitters and shimmers, and these matte shades right here I'm all about that. So that is, $12, and it looks just like the Huda palette. So that is it. So those are the 7 palettes that were sent to me, and that's kind of my opinion on them. I don't 100% love the Amazonian and the Sahara palette. So, if you are trying to purchase anything, I wouldn't recommend those over the rest of them. Like, you guys need to try the Mermaid Glow and the Unicorn Glow. Like, holy crap, they're so amazing. And then these here, I don't have any of the Huda palettes, like the bigger ones. I do have the smaller ones, and I do love that formula, but I can't say that I can compare the bigger ones side by side with each other. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on this. Is I'm blown away. Like, hush, wow, you guys did incredible. So I would check out the app. So the app is free, and like I said, everything there is affordable. There's dupes. There's even like dupes for modern Renaissance. There's dupes for everything, and they do obviously have their own products as well. Not everything are dupes, because I don't really come out and say, yeah, I'm a dupe. Anyways, I hope you like this video. Please let me know what you want me to record with next, because I'm so excited to record a look with one of these palettes. Let me know what you guys want to see first. Like, would you guys want to see the half and half? Of course, if you guys want to see the Huda ones, I do have friends that can borrow those palettes from, so let me know. But yeah, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I am RLQ.Rosie. That's Running Lipstick Queen on Instagram. And yeah, follow me on all social networks. I will link them down below. I will have videos in the description box. Of course, all my affiliate links. Like I said, this video is not paid for, but they did send me the products. I do have to fully disclose that, just so you guys don't hate me in the end. These are my genuine thoughts. Like, come on, would you guys not be blown away if you guys hadn't seen those, like, that quality? Trust me, if you guys ever purchase it, or if you guys have purchased these, you guys know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you like it. If you don't like this video, please just walk away, pretend it did not happen, and I will see the rest of you in the next video. Bye.